For whatever you need to haul, I39 Supply has over 200 trailers in stock at all times with new loads arriving daily. Plus a full parts and service department to keep your downtime to a minimum. Plus, I39 Supply now offers a full-service in-house graphics department for vinyl wraps and decals. Cash, check, credit card, or financing, I39 Supply says, haul yeah, to all forms of payment. 5 miles south of Portage, easy on off from the interstate. Visit i39supply.com to learn more.
This is the JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
I know I've heard you guys talk about it before, but there's a lot, for some reason, and I'll get into it a little bit, but people like to stuff up their butt.
Yeah, we have the year-end roundup on butt stuff, and the hospitals all come out, and it's like a wish list of things that.
Let's add this to the list for further review.
Right.
Okay, so
Sounds
doctors
good.
have removed a steel cup from a man's rectum 10 days after his friends put it up there as a drunken prank.
You're not getting that back.
No. So 45-year-old from India had the substantially sized object removed via surgery at a local hospital. The incident took place on August 19th. Apparently happened when the unfortunate man was out drinking with his friends in an Indian state which prohibits alcohol. According to reports, the victim's friends said they inserted this sizable item up his rectum whilst he was inebriated state as part of a prank. The cup is around 3 to 4 inches in diameter.
Oh, man.
And 6 inches long. So they have a picture of the...
like he was playing...
It looks like a baby, dude. So his family members rushed him to the hospital after they found out... who said the man didn't immediately report the incident over fears of embarrassing himself. The x-ray at the hospital showed that the cup was found stuck in the intestines. So it was like, you put up the cup, just won't come back down because they put it bottom side up. You know?
Right.
At first, the doctors tried to retrieve the cup through the rectum, but then had to resort to surgery due to sheer size of the object. Doctors had to cut through the intestines to finally retrieve it. The procedure took 2.5 hours in total.
Wow.
He's recovering now. He remained in the hospital for 4 to 5 days.
It's amazing how that's even possible. I remember when I had my first prostate exam, and she shoved her finger up my butthole, and it was. I'm still have nightmares about it. So I don't know how you get to a cup.
I don't know. This reminds me of something. Again, in the Air Force, we did kind of the same thing. There was a guy that we'd do pranks back and forth, and this guy would always do the worst pranks. Well, he was drunk one night. And we did this, came back from all drunk, got into the, he went to bed, and he couldn't remember anything, but we took a
F-16 and flew it. No. You flew it to an Atlanta Waffle House.
We rolled a condom down onto a Sharpie. Shoved it in his butt.
Really?
Pulled the Sharpie out.
Left it in there. You and the butt stuff, always, dude. Always. You're like a frat house.
I know. So he woke up with that thing stuck in there. He's like, real funny, guys. So no, man, you came home.
So he was so out of it. Yeah. You put a Sharpie in his butt, and he didn't know it until he woke up.
The condom was rolled on it, so we left the condom in.
Man, he could have rolled over on that. That could have been, he could have perforated.
It was still hanging out, so when he got up, he was like, what is that?
That's pretty funny.
Pulled the condom out.
That's pretty funny.
But I was looking at...
Pretty mild reaction, it sounds like he had.
Yeah,
you guys.
He was pretty.
You guys, stay out of my ass.
Pretty damn sick. We went to a Waffle House after that.
Stay out of my ass.
I was looking at it because it said to understand why. Let's look at who. While much of the snickering about things in butts has to do with their sexual implications, medical records show that most rectal foreign bodies are actual various household items.
Yeah.
Dentures, chicken bones.
Yeah.
They're swallowed or got stuck on the way. That's usually what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But they said a majority of the men who practice self-insertion generally do so out of sexual curiosity or a prank. A great deal of the science trying to figure out why people drawn to the act is disappointingly Freudian. One of the doctors who works at Massachusetts General Hospital and wrote the definitive report on butt insertion suspected that patients who got a vast struck where the sunflowers don't shine, or a vase shine wanted to, by filling up the body's orifices to fill the gap in life left in a relationship with his mother. This patient denied that explanation, yet it still became the official conclusion for his behavior. So As a result of this type of reasoning, a repeated self-insertion of coliorectal foreign bodies came to be considered a phallic disorder. Suggested that the repeat customers simply had a fetish, just like the one.
Of course.
Yeah. So they fetish are often.
There's and when this happens, there's usually not a chick to be found within 5 miles. It's a bunch of dudes playing beer pong. Next thing you know, the cup's up your ass. I mean, it's always the same story. It's the same story.
Today, fetishes are less often considered disorders.
Let me ask you something. I love a good prank. I love a good prank.
Sure.
But in my whole life, Lance, it has never one time crossed my mind to stick something into the ass of my friend.
You know what? Here's why. That dude's done. I can't even tell you. I'll tell you off the air what this same dude did all the time. So he's lucky it was just a Sharpie with a condom on it.
All right. So it was sweet. It was payback.
Oh yeah. I mean, he constantly was doing pranks to everybody, right? He was that guy.
I think I'm so lame.
Yes, Sergeant Renkel, I'm talking about you.
I put a like a Mentos into an ice cube or something, and somebody puts it in their soda, it blows up. Something along that. That's an old prank. But shove a pen in some guy's ass.
Condom.
You guys are weird, man.
Wait till we start.
You guys are so weird.
Oh, wait till I stay over at your house.
No, you're never staying. You are never in your lifetime.
You're gonna wake up.
You are never in my lifetime.
I will be spooning you so hard.
No, that's uncomfortable for you to even say that.
Blowing on your blonde
You're not
locks.
even allowed to say that on the radio, dude. Very strange. Yeah, at the end of the year, it's every kitchen appliance ends up in somebody's ass.
Yeah,
it happens every single year.
And you're lucky because you're screwed. I wonder the panic that sets in when you see something like that and it gets stuck.
Yeah,
you can't fish it out with your finger.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You wake up. I don't think. That's well. They're covering for each other. It was just a big old one of those parties. But
it must be hitting the prostate or something.
And it wasn't a plastic cup. It would have folded. It would have folded.
It was a
right?
Yeti.
It would have folded. Yeah, Yeti. There's the new TikTok challenge. Shove a Yeti up your ass.
Oh man, hey, you said it here first. I bet you that's going to happen. Holy smokes!
Bottomless refills on the Yeti.
That's what we should do. Have somebody do that, and then we'll try to chip into the hole, right into the cup.
All right, so we'll save. Yeah, we'll put that one in the file.
Yep, that's in the file.
Save it for a rainy day. All right, good.
We're good.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Myra.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? What's going on? What's that?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Good. What's up?
Okay, so I have been married for 3 years now.
Oh, congrats.
And things were great in the beginning, but politics have kind of ruined our marriage at this point. I'm more on the liberal side, and he has turned into not quite like, QAnon, but like a very big right-wing nut. And the last straw was he put a Trump flag over our bed.
So on the wall behind the headboard there, huh?
I thought it was a joke, and he's like, no, this guy's amazing. And I'm like,
it's a power play.
No, you've got to be kidding me.
Power play.
Yeah.
Power play.
And like, we have been fighting over.
How'd you like to have him hovering over you going, I'm huge. I'm absolutely the greatest lover in the world. I'm huge. It's just all natural.
I don't want him to grab me by the...
No Viagra. No Viagra here. Just all natural manhood right here. I'm huge.
Oh, God.
Maybe you do. Maybe that'll help. If he grabs you by the kitty cat.
A Trump flag.
Yeah, and
Oh.
we've been fighting about everything. Like, we fought about the COVID shot because like I got the shot, he refused to get it. He was like a 4-year-old. He's like, I don't want to get a shot, and like, of course he got COVID and I didn't. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what to do anymore. Like at this point, he's pretty much, like I thought we could have a normal conversation about it because we've always been that way, but.
Lance and I need a roommate. You want to be a roomie with us? Split the rent 3 ways? Well, you can work your rent off. Huh?
I mean, I'm thinking about it.
Here's the problem with flags. I've noticed this with political flags, and this is nothing new. When I saw this, we were going up to Traverse City. I'm trying to remember the town I was in. There was a flag covering almost a dude's garage door. It was a Trump flag.
Yeah.
And right next door was a Biden flag that wasn't that big, but it was pretty damn big.
Yeah.
In the yard. And the other guy's was a flag covering almost the size of the garage door. I didn't even know they made those. And the guy with the Biden flag was about half that size. You know how that started? I guarantee you that started with a yard sign. And then it went back and forth in size until who had the bigger wiener prevailed, and the guy drapes one across his garage door. That's the battle of the flag. That's how that starts. Yeah. It never ends. All of a sudden.
And I don't want one that's like the size of my wall.
All of a sudden, he gonna paint your house red, white.
You want a Biden one up there?
Red, white, and blue. Oh, you
Shaky
should,
old man.
You should put a Biden flag somewhere in the house.
You guys should wear masks. He'll wear a mask of like Trump, and then you wear a mask of Biden.
And then you
guys
never have to talk to each other again.
You guys could just sit there. Yeah. Well, you could do it. Might get spicy.
You know what you need?
What?
You need a room like Switzerland that's neutral. Like a flex room where you can just have sex and take your masks off and not speak of these politics.
Or you just get a
hotel room.
You know what? You can get a boxing bag and just put Nancy Pelosi's face on it.
Ooh.
Have him take out his aggressions on that.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I might think about that.
Then you can start it on fire later.
That's not a bad idea. Then you can...
or come in dressed like AOC.
Then you can take a shotgun to Marjorie Taylor Greene's head. Nice. Back and forth we go. This will be great. I assume when he talks politics, is it his way or is there room for...
It is my way or the highway. Definitely.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And so how does this escalate then? How soon, when you're both at home, does this escalate?
It's almost immediately.
Ooh.
Like he
so
always
something comes on the news. I assume he watches CNN, so he's got something to bitch about all night.
No, he definitely watches the other one.
Got to be hell.
What's CNN? Yeah, I know.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Dr.
Well, no, you watch. You hate watch. If you love Biden, you hate watch Hannity. If you love Trump, you hate watch MSNBC.
Which is crazy because they're all making money off of you, and people are so stupid to sit there. Oh yeah, they both.
True.
This side likes me, my team.
It's true.
Yep.
So what? He gets upset, and then you trip down the stairs, and what happens? What happens after that?
And then we basically don't talk for the rest of the night.
By the way, give me a ruling on this. I'm not a flagologist. Give me a room.
Flagologist.
Give me a ruling on this. I saw a Trump flag flying over an American flag on a flagpole.
Ooh, no.
That's not. No. That's not how we do it around here.
That's bad. Somebody's stupid.
It's not man over country.
Yeah, you never put anything. No other flag flies higher than the American flag. That's a big no.
Yeah.
That's coming from a man in the military right there.
Yeah, you don't do that.
So what are you going to, so when you go into the bedroom, what?
She walks in, she falls off the bed like Biden falls off bikes.
Have you took it down and what, it goes back up the next day? What happens?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like I will take it down, when I get home from work because I usually get home before he does. And then he puts it right back up, and I come into the bedroom, and there it is staring me in the face. You
know what you do? You give him not an ultimatum, but you say, you wrap yourself in it. You get naked, you wrap yourself. He comes home, you're wrapped up in it.
No,
and then you drop it down on the ground, maybe he forgets about it.
yeah, but you're giving him what he wants.
Yeah, but then he's,
That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm hoping that it's not the give a mouse a cookie. It's going to want some milk, but maybe it ends there. He's like, you know what? Truce.
Well, you either accept each other's political differences or you move on. Why would you waste your time arguing that something about nobody? That's the truce in itself. Why are you arguing about something you're obviously not going to change your mind about?
Mm-hmm.
Kellyanne Conway and George Conway get along.
Conway Twitty? Who?
So you're going to have to find your happy space.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just hope that he doesn't keep this Trump flag thing up.
Yeah, that's a weird one. It's kind of rude. Your home should be your neutral zone.
Put up an Aaron Rodgers flag.
Yeah. Does he like the Packers, or is he? I assume he's a Viking fan too. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, full in.
Well,
full in.
Look!
Vikings, yeah.
Look! You have to come to an agreement on this crap with politics.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you? If you love somebody, why wouldn't you? I don't understand that.
Well, how do you end up with somebody that's the exact opposite of you?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Sure
You
it does.
married each other not for politics. You married each other because there was a spark. There was love.
Yeah, but love comes from, you have to have all the other things connected, not just love.
Well, unless they met at a Trump rally and she changed her politics. I assume you didn't.
Definitely didn't.
So what are you going to do?
I say the flag.
Yeah, I think the flag has to come down. Like, it just has to come down. And I think from there on, we can probably work
Put an
things
American
out.
flag up there.
This is a little different than the toilet seat up or down argument. It's a little deeper than that toilet seat thing.
Yeah, I could handle the toilet thing.
All right, hello.
Okay, I would have to say that they need to make their bedroom Switzerland and, give him his own little man cave where he can jerk off to his Trump flag as some kind of compromise. But you share that room with him, so it's not fair for him to Trumpify everything. And if you can't come to a compromise, if you don't have kids, get a divorce.
Yeah, you know what's the absolute dregs of political differences? It's how personal it gets.
Mm-hmm.
You bring people's values into it, and all of a sudden you're just belittling. You're not important enough to even vote.
I can't imagine what holidays are like.
Oh God!
For family. So, if there has to be some compromise.
Yeah.
And like I said, your bedroom is something that you share. That should be Switzerland.
Right.
If you can't, then you need to seriously consider whether or not you want to do this and be this frustrated for the rest of your life.
Well, if you see a personality change, now you're talking about serious issues. That's stuff that we're not qualified to talk about. We're DJs.
Right.
We're not even qualified to be here. But I mean, with the name calling, and all of a sudden the depending on how personal. I don't know how personal it's getting, but a flag over the bed.
So that's it? There's no, arguments that you guys get into so bad that it's, fisticuffs or anything?
It doesn't get that bad.
Just agitation. Is he playing around or is it serious?
No, he's serious. His views are very. He's staunch and static in his views. He's like, no, this is how it is.
Well, you're not.
I don't know why you don't see that.
See, they have to ask you this when you go in for X-rays. You don't feel unsafe, do you?
Oh no.
They always got to ask you that.
Why is that? How do you know that?
I've never asked anybody that. No, they ask you that at the hospital when you go in for an X-ray.
I know. They ask you.
Do you feel unsafe? Yes, my wife, Christy, she beats me all the time because I won't clean the kitchen. Damn, whatever. So what are you going to do?
Take the advice from the last caller.
Yeah, I think so.
Go make the bedroom.
Yeah, I think
reverse what I
is
said. Sure, reverse what I said.
Just have two things, then you meet there and you just battle each other.
And then you build off of love.
Yeah.
You got to get your love back, girl.
Yeah, you have to attack each other's genitals.
Yeah, you
in
got
the bedroom.
Right. Genital versus genital. Ultimate battle.
There you go.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
All right, talk to you later. Dude. Trump 2.0 will be lit if that happens.
Oh, man, I'll laugh so hard.
We're going to have a meltdown.
Everybody's going to lose their damn mind.
I know.
It'll be like the Joker. They'll lose their minds.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show Podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO. Like foreplay for your day.
Today is National Orgasm Day.
I'll have an orgasm, and for my drink, I'd like a banana daiquiri.
I'm going to ask you a simple question about sex. Do you ever fake it?
You cannot fake an erection.
This is the Fake at 8.
No, that's just science fiction.
Kind of like the female orgasm.
With Johnny and D. JJO.
Take it 8 from Cruising Chubby's, America's largest dance floor full of naked people. That's a fact. I counted. There's like 3 ladies for every
How many boobs is that?
customer at Cruising Chubby's. I swear to God. It averages out. All right, Jessie, hello.
Hi.
Hey. How are you? How you doing?
I'm great. How you guys?
Good. Have you had your
Great.
tea? Are you relaxed?
I am, and I have.
You have what?
She has had her tea.
Oh, she just has. All right. Very relaxed. I better do this before she falls asleep on me. So wait a
I'm
minute.
sure that's not the first time, buddy.
That's too relaxed. Oh, right. All right, Jessie. I'm gonna give you a minute and a half. I don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know.
Oh, she's already going.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
Sounds like she's plugging something in.
Toaster.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah. Right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yes. That was very, very romantic.
That's one of the better ones I've heard.
I would like you to be my wife. I think I love you. Too soon?
Oh, man.
Too soon.
I'm kind of used to faking it by now, so I got it down pat.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, anyways, that's good for us, I guess. Hi, how's it going?
I'll stick a Sharpie in that.
Without consent, you won't. Hi, how's it going?
Adam thing a long time ago.
Hi, how's it going?
I'll give her a yank for you, John.
Good morning.
We struck gold.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Wow.
It's a great gold rush, 2022.
That was pretty intense.
I love her.
I saw her first. You're going to have to fight me. Hi, how's it going?
Oh, Billy.
Hello.
It's Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Oh.
I accidentally launched a nuke in my pen.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty damn awesome, Jessie. Give it to her.
Hi, how's it going?
Silver and gold.
Good morning.
Morning. Nothing like spitting mail for breakfast.
Oh.
Spitting mail.
Good morning.
Boing.
All right, Jessie.
That was
Just
Hall of Fame-ish.
running the table today. Hi, how's it going? Hi, how's it going?
Lance, never heard that in the air.
Good, because This is a tough crowd, man. This is a tough crowd.
Yeah, it is. And
These
you
guys,
got 'em all riled
everybody
up.
that calls Jesse acts like they're dating supermodels and they've got the best. But literally, they're at work in their truck and they're making out with their work buddy.
Yeah, puts her in business. You know what I mean?
That was incredible.
Yeah, that was
really incredible.
One of the better ones I've heard.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Hey.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show Podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
So a man is in Clayton County Jail after police said he triggered a bizarre sequence of events. When it ended, he had accidentally shot himself along with 3 other customers inside a busy Walmart, all with a single bullet. All the birds with one stone. Police said it was all started when the man dropped his loaded gun. As he tried to catch it, the gun went off.
Why was he pulling his gun out? Oh, he's trying on pants. Was he trying on pants?
I don't know. I'll get to it. Now 4 people are hurt, and a reminder over gun safety is back in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Said Sunday afternoon was all quiet for Walmart shoppers in Lovejoy. That's crazy, Ronaldo Taylor said. That's just scary. You go there somewhere where you might get shot. I said that, here, let me.
In his waistband that fell, he attempted to grab the firearm, and while handling the firearm, discharged it, struck himself in the leg. The bullet ricocheted and subsequently struck 3 other patrons that were inside the business. I can't believe anybody would walk around carrying a gun without a holster anyways, regardless of the laws. That doesn't make sense.
Okay. So he's just stuffing it in his waistband. Yeah. All 3 customers struck by the ricochet bullet are a female, according to the police.
Wow.
2 are middle-aged, and one of them is in their 70s. Expert at Range Gun and Safe in Atlanta said that the most important part of gun safety is making sure the weapon is holstered. Gun safety experts also say you can buy what's known as a defensive ammunition. It basically turns into a mushroom shape and stops moving when it hits something.
The guy would have been trying on pants, and he was pretending he was Doc Holliday, and in the dressing room, he was doing his quick draw impression of Doc Holliday.
It reminds me... My brother's girlfriend, she had never really handled a gun, so I had just gotten my SIG.
Yeah.
So I took it out there, and I'm like, hey, you could come out and shoot too. You know, I'm sitting there, and I stressed several times, but people just forget about stuff when they're nervous. I said, just make sure you're constantly aiming it down that way. I don't care where your head turns, just make sure it aims this way. So we're all back behind her, my brother and everybody else, you know, and she pops off a couple rounds. And that's fine. So I'm like, okay. So and these new, the P320s, they don't really have a safety on them. So she turns back.
Hey,
she's like,
it's out of
She
bullets.
goes, okay. And she just like in Weird Science, when he's like, you, me, all these people. And he's like, she just turns back. She turns around. And I'm like, whoa. I grabbed it. And she's like, oh. I was like, oh, whoa. And my brother got that hot flash of like, oh my God, I almost just died. So I was like, yeah, it's probably the last time that happens.
Rookies.
See, that's why you have to have
They
the
don't
holster.
know. You got to teach them, man.
I know.
They need to go take a class.
So
they don't know.
Keep that down.
Right. And you do it without thinking. I mean,
that's what happens is people get nervous. They don't think it like, you know. The gun owner and one of the women shot were taken to Grady Hospital, and the other 2 customers ended up being treated at the scene. All were struck in the leg and are expected to be okay.
Unbelievable.
Could you imagine?
Following new developments in a shooting in a busy part of Midtown that left 2
That's
men.
not us.
Who that? Where'd they come from? What?
So, yeah.
Maybe not carry a lethal weapon when you're trying on cargo shorts. I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's your God-given right. I understand that. But if you're shopping for pants, maybe not a life and death situation.
Maybe that's what happened in
I don't know.
In Madison on the east side.
I know, it's fine. Okay.
So yeah, that's.
Hey, imagine it was 1810, and you go to a Walmart in 1810 to try on pants, and you shoot yourself in the leg with
1810 Walmart.
You shoot yourself in the leg with a musket. You know, you carry your musket into the Walmart.
Yeah.
For a little
self-protection.
Okay. You concealed musket. The old concealed musket. And you try on pants, and you accidentally discharge your musket. Take out 10 fellow countryman.
Wait a minute. And I don't know this because I've never shot a musket before.
Yeah.
But isn't a musket a rifle?
I'm joking, Lance. I'm pretty much.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Pretty much joking.
So now, if you pull it down, doesn't the ball and the powder fall out?
I didn't think I'd have to explain that one.
Doesn't the ball fall out?
There were no Walmarts in 1810.
Oh, yeah, I know. And then you gave me the, hold on. Let me get to the.
All right.
That's good.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
Or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Pants on the ground, pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. With the gold in your mouth, hat turned sideways, pants hit the ground. Call yourself a cool cat, looking like a fool. Walking downtown with your pants on the ground. Giddy up. Hey, get your pants off the ground.
A high school in South Carolina is using a unique program to encourage teens who sag their pants to pull them up by offering them a free belt.
Oh,
it's all
fancy.
It's all in hopes of teaching young men the value of first impression. We want to teach them the education and educate them on manhood, and part of the manhood is carrying yourself with respect, says Thomas Ravenel.
Says the old guy in the principal's office.
Yeah. Here's him talking about it.
We realized that kids were coming to school without a belt. With your pants sagging, that shows a negative attitude towards you. So we want to teach the children, if you want to be respected and if you want respect, then you have to give it.
I teach kids how to make their own belts. I have like a leather class. Yeah, we used to do it with Tandy. We used to do our own, make leather wallets.
Yeah.
Stuff like leather, what else we make? Leather vest. Leather belt.
So you had to like scrape the fat off the skin and dry it.
What happened to that? What happened to the lost art of belt making? Hang on a minute.
I don't know. I think they use Velcro now.
Is that Tandy? Somebody's got to help me with that. Why am I? Because we used to do that. Tandy leather, right?
Tanning.
No, Tandy. It used to be the name of the company. Leather making. It was like for kids, and they'd send you a kit and Tandy leather. There it is. You can make a watch strap. Hang on. A tool belt.
You can use duct tape for that.
A clutch.
A clutch? What?
Dude.
Oh, like a clutch, like a...
Dude,
okay.
you can make your own holster kit. Those are sold out. Heart. Oh, trying to sell me some crap. Heart crossbody bag kit. The Maverick wallet. The money clip. The... dog leash. Holy crap, there's 7 pages of stuff you can make.
And then a belt.
Dude, Tandy leather's back, man.
I don't know if that's
There's a
true,
knife sheath, passport wallet kit.
I'm sure there's all sorts of things you can make with leather.
Yeah, and I think it used to come with a stamp tool too, so you could do some fancy scroll work on it. Yeah, we used to get Tandy leather stuff and go to town with it. We used to go to town. We used to make our clothes and go to town.
Slap each other with leather.
I'm happy. That makes me very happy.
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
They're still in business. Wait. Yeah. In 1999, Tandy Leather Company closed all of its sales units, became solely a mail-order internet marketer. And does Tandy sell good leather? They do offer high-quality leathers. Dude, leather working. It could change a young man's life.
If you can get them to buy and make leather, then that's one thing. But these guys are giving it out.
All right, go ahead.
So the No More Sagging campaign, they started it 3 years ago.
The No Saggy campaign.
In just 3 days of school, they were giving away 30 belts and plan to give away hundreds more throughout the rest of the school year. They said it's how they are trying to help young men find their way. I lost my father at a very young age, and if it wasn't for those men on my road, I don't think I'd be the man I am today, says Tyler. Thomas and Charles are blowing up online for their campaign, over 1.2 thousand shares and hundreds of likes and comments. And I also looked at something. There was another place in Florida where a council member, he was tired of seeing young people in their wearing their pants low and sagging, and successfully pushed to prohibit a style on a city-owned property. it became law in July, violators would face a $500 fine or up to 6 months in jail if they were sagging on certain property, city-owned property. I'm just tired of looking at young men's underwear, and it's disrespectful, Rich said.
Damn whippersnappers.
I think it would make people who wear sagging pants respect themselves, and I would wager 9 out of 10 of them don't have jobs.
Jesus.
A rationale behind the ban enacted last year in Wildwood, New Jersey was similar. I'm not trying to be the fashion police, but personally I find it offensive when a guy's butt is hanging out, said Ernest Triona, the town's mayor.
He's staring.
After he announced that the city would be very much policy fashion.
I look at it, and my first thought is always like how uncomfortable it looks. I mean, I could care less.
Well,
what
it makes
you
have to do that. Like if you forgot toilet paper,
right,
you got to go get it from the closet or something. You got to do that. Like
you're probably doing something to your spine by walking that little penguin walk because you can't. There's no room to put a leg in front of the other one.
And you got to think they got to buy like kids pants because they're usually super tight, and they go straight up.
Right.
I've seen some where it was hot and you could see the sweat on his underwear crack.
Mm-hmm.
It was disgusting. It was in the line at a gas station.
Line at a gas station?
Yeah.
Right.
I was going to say Quick Trip, but I was about to eat, and it was disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I mean, you can't see the ass, so I don't care. More power to you, dude. But it just looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't understand.
So then when you get into a car, you could literally trip over yourself because you can't lift a leg to kind of get into the car because the waist is literally down at the top of your thigh. So it's cutting off any motion. It's very interesting.
I just do not understand it. I tried to look to see. I know people. I don't know if it's a real thing or not, but they said it was.
But underwear looks pretty good today. You can get underwear in different colors.
It doesn't matter, dude.
So you get patterns on underwear. It's fine.
How come chicks don't sag? That'd be cool.
No kidding. I think what he's trying to say is see-through panties need to make a comeback.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. But I'm not bothered by it. Are you bothered by it?
I'm not bothered by it. I think it's stupid looking, and I don't know why you're doing it.
I don't even see it that much anymore.
I do all the time. But it's usually specific areas and stuff. But it's like in the gas station like that. I see it there. But you're right. How do you get out of a car? How do you do anything?
Dude, my buckle jeans are so expensive. I want to feel every inch of that good stretch fabric on my buttock. I want all $110 worth of those pants covering my butt. I'm not wasting that material. That's weird. Would you ever? And didn't it come from prison?
That was what I was trying to find out.
Prison
I couldn't find anything.
Like the prison style, they wouldn't issue.
I thought it was. I don't know if it was one of those wives' tales that they said that.
What you always hear.
You would do that. You'd pull them down just so you know you were ready to rock and roll.
Well, no, and the prison thing was that's how you showed yourself to be available. You would drop your pants.
Yep. And I was looking for something. NPR had a whole thing on it, but I didn't get that far into reading it. But yeah, I would. Let's just go that's what it was.
When crisscross, they used to wear their clothes backwards. Remember crisscross?
Oh yeah, of course.
Crisscross and make you jump.
The daddy Meg.
Jump. I like those dudes.
Let me see if I can find that.
So, you know what I'm always surprised? Is it more popular as suspenders? I love suspenders.
Oh yeah.
Suspenders are cool. I'm shocked they haven't. Somebody hasn't made that a thing.
I'm sure they have. Then isn't that part of the? You drink an IPA and you have suspenders with like a vest.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Know what I mean? What do they call
talking about
hipsters?
the hipsters?
Yeah. They
drinking their PBRs with their suspenders,
IPAs,
and their very well-groomed mustaches.
Yeah. Yes, I think they wear suspenders.
I love a good pair of suspenders.
I'm wondering what else is going to come back.
Of course, you can't beat your kid with a pair of suspenders. You need a good belt.
Yeah, one you can make out of the tandy leather. You should make them for dads.
I didn't see suspenders on there.
Abusive dads.
No, I don't know. Nobody's chiming in. Nobody has an opinion on saggy pants.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean it's.
It does look like you would fall downstairs.
Yeah.
With your pants literally the waist below your butt cheek.
Well, again, usually it's accompanied with no shirt.
It's very limited motion.
And that's the other thing is like, if it was just like a little bit.
I'd like to be laying at the bottom of a staircase and you can't get up.
You're like a dead bug.
Exactly.
That'd be terrible.
I'd stand there. I'd go, nice pants. Keep walking.
And not with the waddle because your pants are all the way up on your hips.
You know what? I'll tell you what looks amazing are women who are busty that wear suspenders and the suspenders on the outside on the outer boob.
Oh, like the old.
Come on.
They used to have the the swimsuits that used to do that. They would go.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like the.
Just saying. So, I don't know if you would. I mean, clearly it's just a phase. I think the age of that phase is pretty limited.
I hope it is, but apparently, they're trying to do this. It's more probably a southern thing because you probably freeze your panties off up here.
Yeah, you see it less in the wintertime because you'd have you'd lay there and freeze to death because you couldn't get up.
Yeah, I mean this one has like a billboard that this guy in New York.
And are the kids taking the belts?
It says we are better than this, and it says stop the sag. And it shows dudes standing there, and you could see them sagging. And this is on a billboard. It says, raise your pants and raise your image.
Well, at some point, you go into
this is across the entire United States.
If you go into a job interview, I mean, you can't go in there with your pants down and below your butt cheek and your balls hanging out.
Yeah.
Dude, really?
Yeah, you can.
Well, you can't.
Officials were stated that they are doing its part because of health concerns related to improper gait of saggers.
The gait of saggers?
The gait, the walking.
Walking?
Yeah.
Right. You can't even walk to the job. You can't even walk to the job interview because your pants are too tight.
It's, Mayor pointed out a study of Dr. Mark Olive Manzenbach of National American Medical Association that supported that around 8 in 10 saggers suffer from sexual problems like premature ejaculation.
Oh, wow.
One problem neither Mark nor Oliver Marks of NMA actually, they said much referred to the study of April Fool's joke, but yeah, that's...
So it's going to change you over time. I swear to God, we're gonna be not going to be able to reproduce.
Yeah, it's something. It says men who wear tight or ill-fitting trousers or underwear, which is restrictive around the groin, could be damaging their nether. Wearing tight-fitting clothes a prolonged period can injure the urinary tract infections, leading to overactive bladder. Type of bladder weakness is known as a low sperm count and fungal infections. But that's for tight. So that's skinny jeans. So how about just ones that fit you?
Back in the Jennifer Lopez used to wear those low-rise jeans back when she was Jenny on the Block back in the old days. I always thought that was a great look on her. Not below her butt cheek, but just big and saggy, hanging on her waist. And then she wore like a mid cutoff.
But somehow it still got her butt cheek shelf.
God, it was a really good look. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I know. She just got married.
Yeah.
Remarried to
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, just at her wedding.
Yeah. Where's sagging jeans can compress the lateral femoral contuous, the LFC nerve, which runs down your thigh, and the constant pressure on the LFC nerve might cause it to go into overdrive and start registering pain prematurely. A medical condition called, and I'm not even going to say it, this serious neurological disorder can cause numbness of the leg, stinging pain, and oversensitivity to heat, and even...
You know what we're going to do?
Atrophied leg tissue. Pull your pants up. That's the moral of the story.
We're de-evolving back to what crawled out of the ocean. We're evolving back to that amoeba that crawled out of the ocean 18 billion years ago.
Dude, this is another. They're saying they're 74% more likely to prematurely ejaculate during intercourse. 75 to 82% of men who wear saggy pants have some sort of sexual dysfunction, which can be traced back to the constant misaligning of their hips and lower torso from the gait that's called symptomatic with sagging your pants, as we were talking, the penguin walk. As with any other body part, a lack of blood flow means there's no oxygen from the blood, no nutrients, and no cleansing of toxins. Long-term reduction of blood circulation can result in bodily harm. For men, this means sexual performance issues and impaired urine flow.
Yeah. What was the first vertebrae that crawled out of the ocean? The
cephalopod?
The cephalopod. Yeah. Back to cephalopods. We can't crawl. We just crawl around. Is it okay to walk up to some guy and go, hey, man,
I'm trying to help you out. You're going to have...
Help me help you. You look like you pooped your pants.
Do you know what you should do?
Let me buy you a belt.
I think you should try that.
No.
Go up and say something.
I'm out.
I think you'll be part of that 40.
Checked out of this whole conversation. I'm good, thanks.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.